Welcome to Destination Greater Burlington, the podcast where the river meets adventure. Here, we highlight the people, places, and experiences that make our community a must-visit destination. We'll explore what's happening and what's waiting. If you're looking for your next adventure, you just found it. Here are your hosts, Chris Graham and Amy Moyner.
Welcome to another episode of Destination Greater Burlington. This is the podcast from the Greater Burlington Partnership. We're all about all the reasons why you should visit Greater Burlington and downtown Burlington and what makes Greater Burlington great. I am sitting next to the Executive Director of Downtown Partners, Amy Moyner.
And I am with Executive Director of the Convention and Visitors Bureau, Mr. Chris Graham.
And if you tuned in last month, you know that she didn't get that right. So it's kudos to Amy.
I'm working on it.
That's right.
I practice every day.
Also, about a month ago from when you're hearing this, she hosted an event downtown called A Very Vintage Market. It was just maybe 36 hours ago from when we're recording this. So she's a little out of her head, and that's okay.
Yeah, who knows? Words are hard today.
Yeah, words are hard, but that's okay. So we're here to talk about all the reasons to come to Greater Burlington, and we've got a lot of them coming up because I know the summer is winding down. It's still plenty hot right now, but there's still plenty to do. And I know you've got something coming up that I think we might have previewed last month called Downtown to Table.
Yes.
So I'm going to fill in some details.
Yeah, let me talk about this. Downtown to Table. This is our first year of doing this event. August 31st, 5:30. We are going to wine and dine you in downtown Burlington on the 300 block of Jefferson Street. This has been a dream of ours to do. We've got 27 eateries and drinkeries in downtown. And this is going to be a way to test and taste some of those flavors we've got. So this has been a brainchild, like I said, a dream of ours as our Downtown Partners Board for years. And this is the first year we're actually going to kick it off.
Okay, small caveat, and you need to correct me if I'm wrong. Am I correct in thinking that this year's is actually sold out?
It is. It's sold out in 30 hours.
Okay, so this may seem like a teaser. But one, I should preface this by saying the Port of Burlington Welcome Center, which of course should be one of your first destinations when you come to Greater Burlington, it always cracks me up and the staff down there when somebody comes in and says, where should we go eat? Are you kidding me? Amy's not kidding. There are tons of restaurants downtown.
27.
They're all unique. You're never going to find any of them anywhere else. So Downtown to Table is a great example. Well, it's going to be a success so you're going to keep doing it year after year, right?
Yeah, so this is kind of our test year. We're making sure that, is one block big enough? Do we need to go to 2 blocks? How many people can we serve? So each entree, we have, I think, 4 courses. First course being your salad by the bean counter. We're going to have charcuterie cups from Corked 101.
Oh, those are good.
We're going to have the Drake is providing the meat smothered chicken. We are going to have dim sum green beans from Martini's, au gratin potatoes from Hawaiian Cafe, and what am I forgetting? Oh my goodness.
Some kind of dessert, I'm sure.
Desserts are coming from Taste and Seek and Time and Spice, the fudge there. We've got ice cream too from Mississippi Moon. Wines are coming from Cedar and Vine. We have got beer coming from the Busted Cup. It's going to be a phenomenal event.
It will. And all of the places you just listed, that's maybe a fifth of all the restaurants downtown.
Right, yeah.
So,
it was very hard for us to choose. How do we, who can serve 100 people at the same time? So that was kind of part of that conversation, but also what flavors kind of go together. So, we would love to have, your sausages and things like that from the Busted Cup, but they do their beer so well too. So we wanted their beer this year.
It's like a puzzle. So again, this sounds like kind of a teaser because we're advertising something that is technically sold out. But it means you need to go to visit greaterburlington.com or greaterburlington.com and check on the events because a lot of these things happen.
Yep.
And when this comes back up on your radar next year and you remember Downtown to Table, I remember hearing about that.
Those tickets fast, yes. And our centerpieces are going to be beautiful too. We have those from Downtown Daisy. Sherwood is going to be providing our tent and tables and chairs too.
Nice.
It's a full community event. So as soon as you see those tickets live for next year, get on, click buy now and get those tickets for next year.
Just made me think that maybe you should have some kind of preview, pre-sale. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. So again, Visit greaterburlington.com events. You'll see more about that. But we're also previewing, because we seem to do that. You've got another event coming up in September, isn't it? Sip, Taste, and Stroll.
Yeah, we've got a lot of events coming up this fall. Sip, Taste, and Stroll is going to be one of those signature events that we have. Over 25, again, eateries and drinkeries participating. So 25 stops throughout the downtown, all the way from the Welcome Center, all the way down to the Busted Cup, the Collective Food Hub. There's going to be flavors, so tasting, but also mocktails, cocktails, beer, wine, and some spirits as well.
She's not reading this off of anything. She's actually looking at me while she's... How many years has this event been going?
20-some years.
Because it's very popular.
We started this, I think, early 2000s, if not the 90s. And it was only 8 stops. 8. So if you think about that, and some of them like Camerland, remember Camerland on Main?
Yeah.
Like that was one of the stops that we brought in a local winery. But now we have so many that we don't have to bring in we do bring in some other wineries, and like Green Frog's our distillery that brings in whiskey.
Yep.
But so many of our eateries and drinkeries already do this, and they do it well. And so they're going to show you some of their flavors that night.
Yeah. And isn't it got to the point where there's a little vessel, some kind of, utensil that gets handed out to registrants?
This year, should I already go ahead and announce? Oh, yeah, it's already live here. So it is anything but a cup this year. So we're going to have some fun with that. We have little, looks like 5-gallon pails, but they're little 8-ounce pails.
Okay, that's fun.
That we are going to have as your souvenir this year, but we'll have your own little tasters at each of the locations. But that's your souvenir for the night. But anything but a cup, if you've seen our posters and some of our marketing out there already, we see you drinking out of flamingos, yard flamingos. You could be drinking out of a watering plant. What do you call that thing?
I don't know, but I'm still stuck on the yard flamingo, and I'm keeping in mind that you're tired. But have you actually seen somebody drink out of a lawn ornament?
Why wouldn't you have seen that?
That's like 5 gallons, and
we're not going to be filling that. But you can bring anything but a cup and have fun with this theme this year. Otherwise, we'll provide you with anything but a cup.
Awesome. That's going to be fun. And those little vessels they're collectibles now.
Yeah, this one will be a nice one to sit at your desk, maybe with some pins, or maybe you're going to use it for your change. It has a use this year.
Yes, it does. And I want to see, so you're already following Downtown Partners on Facebook. If not, you should be.
Downtown Burlington, Iowa.
Downtown Burlington, Iowa. Mm-hmm. There you go. We want to see photographs. If you've been going to Sip, Taste, and Stroll for a while, and you've got a shelf with all of the little vessels lined up from the previous years, send us a pic. We want to see it.
That's right.
Well, right after this podcast goes live, there is another annual event that's happening downtown called the Old Couch Music Fest.
Oh my goodness! Have you been? You've had to have been.
Yes.
And it is amazing.
And I actually took the time to look up some of the bands that are playing.
Yes. So this year, Chris, tell me who's playing.
Well, local favorites. I mean, you can't get better than Eric Pettit Lion and David Kroll and Heartland. I mean, those. Yes. The great thing about an event like this, if you go down the list, any one of these bands could be a headlining band of some show. Yes, so you're getting them all in one show. Eric Pettit Lion, David Kroll and Heartland, and then there's the Sprucels? Sure.
Sprucels, yeah.
There's no way I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I looked up, they've got some YouTube clips, and I caught them playing, not making this up, The Romantics, What I Like About You, and Footloose. So this is like...
It's going to be a fun night.
It's a party band.
That is going to be a party band, for sure.
And then the Analog Saints.
Yeah, so this is in front of the Capitol Theater on 3rd Street. Take up the block. They shut down the block there. They've got some food trucks. They've got, of course, drinks. You bring your own lawn chair.
You can bring a couch.
You can bring a couch. There's a VIP couch, too. I think they're going on, this is like their 13th, 14th year. And they go from stage to stage. So the main stage, they've got that set up on Valley and 3rd, and then they've got another stage set up in front of the Capitol there. It's an amazing time. Bring your family and bring your lawn chair or your couch and enjoy a fun night of music.
Fun facts, if you've got kids, they actually play kids' movies throughout the event. So the kids can go in the theater.
Go on into the theater, cool off, grab some popcorn, grab your drinks. It is just a phenomenal night.
The show starts at 6, but they're going to do something new this year at 3 o'clock. They're playing the movie Sing, which I've never seen.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
I've got 2 littles.
That's true.
That's probably one of Sing and Sing 2. That is some good music and very entertaining.
Well, they're calling it Family Time. So it starts at 3 o'clock on August 8th.
Yes.
And bring the family. It's one of those community favorites. It's a community party there on 3rd Street in front of the Capitol Theater.
Chris, talking about family, fun, like family vacations. It's going to be back to school here. What can we do?
Oh, okay. So literally on the way to work this morning, I saw a school bus in front of the school. Now, mind you, as we're recording, as we're recording this, it's still in the middle of summer, so I'm not thinking about school, but it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. But there is still plenty of time to pack up the little ones and go on a little vacation. And I can't think of a better place to do it than Greater Burlington, downtown Burlington. There's tons of stuff to do. Maybe top of the list, no, not even maybe, is Fun City.
Yes.
That family plex out there on Roosevelt that's got everything under one roof. It's got eateries. It's got...
Just the ballosity alone, like having that for your kids to play,
that's
jump in. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. But that's just one of all the different attractions they've got, again, under one roof. Bowling, go-karts. They've got an arcade.
Laser tag.
And again, where are you going to stay? Well, there's 3 hotels under that roof. Where are you going to eat? Well, there's 2 or 3 eateries right under that roof.
Great eateries.
And plenty of stuff for the adults to do, too. So you should definitely search for Fun City. But that's just one of many things. I would go to visitgreaterburlington.com. It's a brand new website within the last couple of months. There's plenty of little itineraries and menus to dip down and get all sorts of ideas on what to do. There is time before school starts. It doesn't feel like it, but there is. So plan your trip. Plan your late summer trip.
Or plan your staycation.
There you go.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, I warned our guest that I do this very clumsily. So at this point, let's welcome in Nick Augustine. Yeah. I always give guests a Nick or a middle name too.
That's your
you can't. This is an audio only, but he's looking at me like I'm crazy right now. Nick, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be here.
Awesome. So why do we have you on here?
I just recently graduated from the University of Iowa.
Hey,
Ooh, go Hawks!
From Tippy with an economics degree.
Nice.
In May. Yeah.
But you grew up here, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were talking before we hit record about, and this is universally true, I don't care what town you're talking about. Anybody who grows up in a town, they spend the first 17, 18 years of their life there. They want to get out.
Yeah.
So you got out.
Yeah.
And then you came back.
And you wanted to get out, right?
I did want to get out.
What made you want to get out?
I was telling them in high school, you think, you always talk to your friends. This town's so boring. There's nothing to do here.
What?
I feel like that's a universal high school experience.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to get out. And then, you kind of have that come to Jesus, or I did, my senior year of college, and kind of realized this is where I wanted to be. This is where my family's at. We've got the river. I love the river. I was talking to them. That's what I did this weekend.
Okay,
Yes.
so not to interrupt you, but you had the same experience, I'm sure you did too, when you moved up to Iowa City. You see the Iowa River.
Yeah.
Or what they call a river. And somebody introduces you to like, that's the Iowa
stream.
River.
Yeah.
You go, that's not a river.
So what do you think about Mississippi? What do you said you were on the river this weekend.
Yeah.
What do you do?
We boat a lot. There's sandbars all up and down the river.
There is.
I'm sure you guys know that.
Yeah.
So we go hang out with friends at the sandbar, or if we're not doing that, we like to fish or float. Just float down the river and tie up boats, and it's a lot of fun.
Great.
Say, watch out.
Yeah.
Floating down the river.
Oh, no, yeah,
Might
you
get
can float
lost
pretty
real
far.
fast.
But there's opportunity. The Mississippi, you can be active or passive.
Yeah, exactly.
But okay, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You grew up here.
Yeah.
So what do you remember? This is hard for me, and now mind you, I'm much older than you are. But if I had to think about what did you appreciate about Burlington while you were growing up?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you got to Iowa City and kind of missed?
I definitely think the small town feel.
Yeah.
Like this is kind of a full circle. I mentioned I went to Sunnyside, and I worked at F&M Kids Bank.
Yes.
Wow, really?
Stop
Yeah,
it.
and now I moved back and I work at F&M. So that's like a full circle, small community.
Full circle.
kind of deal. But like that would be one big example I think of something I really liked about Burlington is there was always so much involvement.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you. So you moved back here and you work at F&M Bank. Tell us your title and what you do there.
I'm an assistant trust officer right now. So I work under Kelly and John. Right now I'm doing a lot of day-to-day. I'm learning all of the back-end operations.
Sure.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
So I heard there's like a initiation kind of thing.
Like a hazing?
A hazing, there you go. Have you had to wear the mascot yet?
I have not had to wear the mascot yet.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
I heard it. I heard everyone has to wear that mascot sometime.
I haven't heard of this.
Growing up, did you have a place that you liked to eat when you were growing up here? What were some of your favorite restaurants while you were?
We were big Drake people. The Drake. You mentioned that.
Oh, yeah.
And La Tavola, the
Yes.
Italian place, the best Italian, by the way.
It is
really,
the best
really good.
Italian. Yes, it is.
I'm so glad we're not recording this before lunch. We constantly
No, we do that a lot, don't we?
Wow. Okay.
And then talk about food, make ourselves hungry.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then
that's
we're
how
like,
it
where
goes.
should we eat? Where are we going to go?
I was thinking the other day that when you grow up here, you take Snake Alley for granted. I didn't even think about it. It was just something that's always there. It's an iconic landmark here in Greater Burlington, a curvy little street that goes up just one block. I don't know how we transitioned from restaurants to Snake Alley, but is there anything else that you can think of that's kind of in that category? You moved away and you realized there are things that you had taken for granted while you were growing up here.
Yeah, I would say Snake Alley's a big one. I'm trying to think.
Stars Cave was one for me.
Stars Cave. We used to go on hikes there all the time.
Yeah.
And they had programs all the time when we were young, like creek
Still do.
stomping.
They still
Still
do.
do.
My daughter did all of them this
I
summer.
remember doing like animal sounds. We did
Yeah.
like that one was later at night, but you could go hear the owls.
Yes, owl
That was
prowls,
super
yeah.
cool. I remember that.
I remember going on like insect hunts at night, when the sun went down.
They're
It was
still
awesome.
doing it.
I tell people all the time, Burlington is riddled with outdoor spaces, parks, and I mean, for a town our size, we've got so many outdoor spaces is insane.
Big Hollow and Geo, those
Yeah.
are two other big
Huge,
ones.
yeah.
So
We
when you're
fish
not,
there a lot.
I was going to say, when you're not on the river, where do you go? What do you do?
Yeah, I like to fish. I like to golf. We've got
Yeah.
like even Flint Hills is nice. We the Country Club, Spirit Hollow.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of nice
Spirit
courses.
Hall is beautiful,
Yeah.
but Flint Hills is fantastic.
Yeah. Yep,
Again,
city course.
They're all nice.
2 public courses and a private course, again, for a town our size is pretty incredible. And don't get me wrong, you're not going to catch me saying anything bad about Iowa City. Iowa City's awesome. I lived there for a long time. And they've got parks and they've got restaurants. But the number of visitors that we get to our city, there are smaller towns too. I get that. But the number of people who come here and go, I had no idea that you had these restaurants. I had no idea that you had a golf course this nice.
Yeah.
I had no idea that you had parks that are almost, you combine them and it'd be half the size of the city.
Even a lot of my college friends would talk about, oh, have you played Spirit Hollow? When they found out I lived in Burlington. Like, yeah, I played it.
This is no joke. I went to a golf convention in St. Louis, and probably 90% of the people that I talked to had played Spirit Hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Awesome.
All
Well-
those guys wanted to come back and play. And we did with a couple of them.
Did they?
Like, they still
loved
have their
it.
cabin out there. They're at Spirit Hollow.
Oh, the
cabin?
lodge,
The
the
lodge.
place to
Sorry,
stay?
call me cabin lodge.
Yeah, no, I know what
Yeah.
you meant. Absolutely. And you could book a room, and they're nice rooms, too. Huh. Okay. So, what have you discovered since you've been back? Like, are there any restaurants that you don't remember going to frequently and liking, and now you're back and like, wow, I wish I would have thought about this?
Go Fish, I know that's a newer one. I don't know if
Yes.
that was
Yeah.
open when I was in high school or not, but I really like that. a lot.
Amazing sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Super
is.
good.
Love Go Fish.
I'm trying to think of what else wasn't here. Like Wingstop and Billy Sims, they just
Oh,
moved
yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brand new building.
those are both super good.
And that raises a good point, because we're talking about downtown Burlington and all of the unique eateries. We also have all of your old favorites. I mean, that's on Roosevelt. You can find your Applebee's. There's a Wingstop. There's plenty, all the places that you know and love. There's a Chick-fil-A.
And we just got a 7 brew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you're tired of those and you need a break and you want to get something unique, there's plenty of that too. The Broadway in West Burlington is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So so you're a relatively new retransplant, right? You just
Yeah.
moved back a little bit ago.
June,
Okay.
early June, middle of June.
Did you happen, and it's okay if you didn't, you can only be one place at one time. Did you happen to get out to West Burlington for the 4th of July?
I did not this year.
That's
Normally,
okay.
always. I didn't this year. We went to the golf club one, and then I went home and went to bed.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That's
fireworks.
what happens when you get like an adult, big professional job. You know, you got to go to bed early.
That's true.
It all changes after college.
It does. A lot.
Well, is there anybody that you knew, any friends you had in Iowa City, that when you told them you were moving back, they're like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, actually, a couple.
Really?
One of my friends tried to get me to stay in Iowa City and work at Hills Bank.
Wow.
He started there after college, and I didn't even really consider it. I was just like, no, I think I'm ready to go home,
Nice.
go back to Burlington.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that.
And I was excited to start at F&M. I had talked to them in December and kind of started interviewing, which was a great, load off of pressure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Didn't have to worry about that for my last semester of college.
Yeah, very nice.
But yeah, I was ready to come back, and so
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of my life if I've ever had the forethought to do, like you started interviewing basically or scoping out jobs before you had even graduated. Okay, we need to trade places for the level of maturity. So you've got friends in Iowa City that thought you were crazy for moving back. If you were to talk to them, or maybe you did do this, how would you talk about Burlington in a way that, like, what are they missing? What do they not get about Burlington? What would you tell
I
them?
think kind of the stuff that we touched on. It's a smaller community, but it kind of makes everybody tighter knit.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot.
There is a big sense of community.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear the phrase "big little town," and I don't know. It gets kind of worn out.
Maybe I'm using that wrong.
Well, no, I've used it before.
No, yeah.
But it is a small town where you know a lot of people. There's a big sense of community, and low cost of living. It's really cheap to live here, and yet you have some of the amenities of a big town. Like the downtown is beautiful. The riverfront is gorgeous. It keeps on getting better. All the parks and all the places to eat. Yeah.
And we mentioned before we started that some of the roads were tore up. But they're just constantly improving downtown and
That's true.
Burlington as a whole.
Yep.
I like that too. That it's growing and it's becoming something bigger and something better.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, you were saying before too that you are looking to purchase a home here. So you are like, I am here in Burlington to stay.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people out of college are thinking, find a house. That's awesome. How's that search been for you? I know that before our inventory of houses have been a little low.
Yeah. And it seems like now there's kind of been a little more on the market.
Yeah.
And a little more, I'm going to say my price range as coming out of college.
Sure.
I obviously don't have a ton.
Yeah, but that I'm interrupting you completely, but you hear all the time about the people who, housing is just not cheap right now.
Yeah. No.
So the idea that somebody who's right out of college can go out and house shop, that says a lot about Burlington.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And find something move-in ready too. That's another
awesome.
big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people think, if it's affordable, then it can't be move-in ready, but that's not the case either.
Yeah.
Okay, so for anybody who thinks that Nick has only seen Burlington and Iowa City, I happen to know that just a couple months ago, maybe
Last month,
a coworker of ours ran into you on your way to go backpacking somewhere.
Yeah,
Where did you go?
Europe.
What did you hit?
All through Italy. We did. We started in Rome, and then we did
oh my goodness.
Venice, Florence, Milan, and then we hit Paris and Amsterdam.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Dear Lord.
Oh, and I gotta say this though, you flew out of Burlington.
We did to Chicago.
You used Contour.
Yep.
And then flew to Chicago to O'Hare.
That was great. The Contour plane was one of the nicest planes.
It's
I've
pretty
been
slick,
on.
isn't it?
Your own private jet there.
More legroom than you're going to find on any other commercial jet.
Yeah, we sat on a couch essentially.
Yeah.
Had all the legroom in the world.
It's fantastic.
How long were you in Europe? I have to ask.
We did 2.5, 3 weeks.
That's a good chunk of time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Can you share? Is there an appropriate family-friendly story you can share?
Yeah, of course.
Is there a non-family friendly? I'm kidding.
We saw the Eiffel Tower. That was probably like the biggest thing that stuck out to me.
Yeah.
We did like a guided tour one night, and he drove us around in like a vintage old Ford car. Super cool.
That's
and then,
nice.
Wow.
Yeah, the next day we went up the Eiffel Tower, and it was the view was so unimaginable.
Oh, you didn't just see it. You went up all the way.
Yeah,
to
we
the
went
top.
all the way up to the top. It was
Nice.
crazy.
I know it's a postcard, but there's no replacement for actually being at the place.
Yeah.
You know, you've seen a picture of that a million times over, and then you're standing right in front of it.
And the architecture all over in Europe was just crazy.
Well,
so beautiful.
I joke that the most door handles in Europe are older than our country. So
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
that's just how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool. I think we've covered everything that we were going to cover.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming on today.
Of course. It's a pleasure.
We're so lucky to have you back in our community.
Yeah. I'm glad to be back.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Nick, for being here.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
And thank you all for listening to another episode of Destination Greater Burlington.
Pack your bags, hit the road, get ready to explore. From river views to rolling hills and so much more. Bike the trails, catch a breeze, chase that small town thrill. Every stop's a story and the joy is real. Morning markets, sunsets that glow. Find your place, come on, let's go. Show, grab a bite, hear the music play. Coffee cups, open skies, it's a perfect day. Festivals, brews, and the weekend cheer. You'll feel welcome the moment you're here. Locals smiling, something new. Always something fun to do.
It happened now.
We're thinking about ever adventures calling. Bring your friends, setting up a destination, Greater Burlington. Your map and take the ride, the wander way and stay wide. Every mile's a brand new view, and it's all here waiting for you.